Cetera in Cape, thanks to Coach Brad Korn. We talked some Red Hawks hoop. Coach Took is on the road recruiting this week, the bye week for the Red Hawks, and they're coming off a big win over Tennessee Tech. And one of the guys that helped really change that game was Trey Hodges, and he joins us now, the Red Hawks free safety. Boy, you have now played in 51 Division I football games at Southeast Missouri State. That is more than any player on the SEMO roster. Can you believe you've been playing Division I football that long?
That's crazy. I'm getting old.
So you are from the state of Georgia. Are you an Atlanta Braves fan? I was just curious. They won the World Series, and they're looking like they may go back to the World Series again.
Yeah, they finna go back to back.
Rome, Georgia now. Where is that in comparison to Atlanta?
It's like an hour and a half north of Atlanta. It's like a little, I like metro Atlanta area. It's basically mountains.
And 2 state championships in football in high school. Tell us what that was like.
It was fun just playing, being able to play with your brothers in front of the whole city. You like thousands of people come out to watch us play, so it's just fun, and it's football. Like football in Georgia is probably one of the biggest. In Georgia the best state in football. So just playing down there, it's high football every day, like high level football every week. So it's just fun.
Boy, right now, Georgia is the place to be. The Georgia Bulldogs win the national championship in college football. Now the Atlanta Braves. I know SEMO is your favorite college team. Did you grow up a Georgia Bulldog fan?
Yes, I did. Being able to watch No Marino, A.J. Green, like just all the Georgia legends. Then, like being in Georgia, I got my coaches, they all from Georgia. They all went to Georgia. So it's just fun. I'm in Georgia every day.
Where did you watch the national championship game?
I might have been in the living room. Watching in the living room with Gino and Lawrence.
So you were here?
Oh, yes, sir. Okay. I was up here.
All right. So were any of them rooting against Georgia?
They say anytime we have any kind of football conversation, I'm going to make sure Georgia get brought up. They say I'm Georgia biased because I'm going to make sure my Bulldogs get hurt. So, yeah, they be hating.
I tell you what, Mizzou gave them a pretty good game there. They had to squeeze one out late against the Tigers.
I had to be on my toes on that one. But at the end of the day, a win is a win, and go Dogs.
All right, big Georgia Bulldogs fan. So you get the interception. Well, it was interesting. They score – the Red Hawks do with just over 2 minutes left in the first half, so it's a 7-point lead. Mm-hmm. And here come the Golden Eagles. They're driving. You intercept Jeremiah Oatsvall, and had you just intercepted the ball where you caught it, SEMO probably does not score. They don't have enough time to go down and score even a long field goal. It was your return all the way inside the 30-yard line. Tell us about the play. Did you know when the ball left his hands that you were going to be able to make a play on it? And then tell us about your return, and you did it with no flags. Sometimes on an interception return, somebody will throw a block or hold somebody. That did not happen.
Oh, yeah. First, it was Coach Kuhn and Coach Smith put together a good game plan. They gave us a little Tampa 2 look, so I was just a half safety. And the quarterback, in Tampa 2, the quarterback wanted to get the ball to the middle of the field, so I knew that. So once I seen the slot receiver running down the middle, and he kind of started bending in, and the quarterback was kind of like staring it down. We knew he was a one-read quarterback going in. So once he put the ball in the air, it was just up to me to go make a play. And then in return, like all I had to do was catch the ball, and I knew I could go get something. Because all week, Coach Tukes preached when we get turnovers, he want our team to go block, but just don't block the fat people. It's gonna be up to me to make the fat people miss and get as many yards as I can, and that's what happened.
Well, the fat people were not a big factor. They finally shoved you out of bounds on the sideline. Did you think at any point during the return you were going to the house?
When I first caught the ball, I wanted to go the other way. Actually, what I seen it was probably one red jersey over there, maybe Tyler, and he telling me to come here, but I'd rather go with the other 9 other than just time, so I like our numbers. So
now, how much offense did you play in high school?
0.
Okay, so you had 3 pick sixes in high school. What is that like? Because defensive players don't get in the end zone very often.
You just got to pride yourself on making the most out of when you get the ball in your hand, because as a defensive player, it's pretty rare you get like pick sixes. So when the ball in your hand, you just got to turn into an athlete and do the most you can.
Trey Hodges joining us here on the Red Hawks Coaches Show. This is a defense right now that leads the OVC in scoring defense, the number one scoring defense in the OVC. How much pride do you guys take in that? I mean, it's one thing to give up yards. You know, it's another thing to give up points, and you guys just aren't giving up points. 20 points allowed in a Division I football game. That's a good defensive day.
Yes, sir. We just pride ourselves. Like, I'm saying we give up yards and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, they got to get in the end zone. You got to score points if you want to beat the Redhawks. So, I'm saying you just got to take pride in it. You got to stop the run and get on third down, get off the field on third down. And then on the third down, is like you got players like you got me, Tyler Lawrence, Joe Edric Lewis, Tyler Nalone. Like third down, that's where we start licking our chops because we know the ball gonna be in the air and it's just up to us to make the play.
How much pride do you take in the fact that one of your defensive back brethren is the defensive player of the week, Lawrence Johnson? Big game. You play right alongside him, and he was just named OVC Defensive Player of the Week.
Yes, sir. When Lawrence on the field, he make the job easier for the other 10 people on the field. Like a lot of times we step on the field, Lawrence gonna be the best player on the field, and like I just preach that to him every day. Just go out and be yourself, and I'm behind you, so I got your back. So just do what you do, and I'm gonna do what I do, and we gonna do what we can to win games.